Please take this message serious. Take this message serious. As an average businessman in Nigeria or a middle class businessman, how are you preparing for your old age? How are you investing or saving towards your old age? Knowing fully that we don't have insurance, we don't have that kind of system that will take care of you at the old age. Now that you are making money or little amount of money, how are you investing in your future? Are you the type that only buy a car for luxury, not for necessity? You buy expensive phone, you spend money unnecessarily, forgetting that at the old age you might no longer be strong enough to move up and down, to source for your own food or something like that, and the government is nowhere to be found even to help you. So how are you working toward that development? How are you saving toward that old age? As a businessman, you have been doing business for 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, all along, but nothing to write home about. It is high time you sit down and ask yourself this question: if you get old and on, or you have an emergency, how are you going to sustain yourself? Maybe you fall sick, how are you going to sustain yourself? In Luxembourg, everywhere is free Wi-Fi everywhere. Even some of us that are doing handwork, like carpentry work, you climb on top of house to roof the house. What if you fell down from that house? How are you going to sustain yourself? Who is going to take care of you? These are some of the questions you have to sit down and ask yourself. This thing will enable you to start saving towards that event. It is inevitable, it's going to come. Old age is going to come. And we don't have a government that pays pension. We don't have the system that reward people or reliable insurance, if I'm not mistaken. And some of us don't even know what insurance is all about or pay for insurance. So you have to start saving towards that. Either maybe you know how to invest better. If you don't know, you can meet experts. They are going to tell you how to channel your money, how to invest for the old age. Some of you that are also working and your salary is not all that enough, and that job is not a secure job. Maybe it's just sales girl or sales representative, all those kinds of jobs that they can wake up one day and sack you. You know that the salary are not enough. How are you going to sustain yourself at the old age? That is why some of us, whenever we lost our job or our business, we go back to square one and we start depending on people for survival. Now that we are healthy and doing something, it doesn't matter how little or big that thing might be. You have to start saving. You have to start saving. It might be a small scale business or a little job. You have to start saving for the rainy day. It is coming, it's inevitable. Not just finishing your money at the same time, hoping that tomorrow miracle money will come in, or depend on people that lives in abroad or your brother or sister. No, you have to start doing it on your own. So a businessman now, please sit down, ask yourself this question: if they look for you today and they didn't find you, how your children and your wife are going to survive? You're going to ask yourself that question. So this will enable you to cut some of the expenses and unnecessary ones or unnecessary ones, and start saving towards that. Start investing in what you suppose. Don't just go and buy car because others are buying car. Don't buy phone because others are buying phone. Don't spend money unnecessary because others are doing that. You have to save towards your rainy day. Share this post. I remain educated in the moment of truth. I love you guys. Bye. These are some of the Indian students in Germany. They are going also holidays in Luxembourg, They are just going there to have a nice time.